Hi everyone, Tonia here, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, coming at you from Port Douglas. We're up in the sunny area of Australia, so it's beautiful and warm up here compared to where we are based down in Victoria. So we're pretty excited, and I hope my connection is fairly secure so you can hear me coming across, because we're in a town, I suppose, but sometimes it can be a little bit up and down. So anyway, I'm here in my motorhome today, so you get to see, if I could show you around at the people stopping and looking. We're parked in the middle of the street at the moment because we've picked up family and we've got our stepson's wedding this weekend, so that's why we've done a road trip. So it's about 3,000 kilometres that we've done here. I should be able to tell you in miles because our motorhome's American and actually tells us in miles, but I'm not quite up with it, so sorry I can't share that info with you. So, yeah, we've just arrived here in Port Douglas. It's beautiful, very tropical, a lot of palm trees, and it's a great holiday destination. So we are thoroughly looking forward to our break. So today I just went to a little shop, and I have to give a shout-out to this gorgeous little shop called Moon Glow in Port Douglas, and they have a Facebook page. Check them out. And what they do is they look up when you were born, where the moon was, whether it was a full moon or 3/4 or a quarter, and they actually replica that into a little piece that you can include as a necklace. And I think that's fantastic and lovely, lovely service. Highly recommend if anyone's interested, because I'm sure they could send them anywhere in the world. It's just a beautiful little keepsake. So I also got a lovely message for mine because my birth was, as far as the moon phase went, was the second quarter, and they give you a beautiful little message. So mine was like, those born under the influence of this second quarter, quick thinkers, philosophers, and desire to seek out the meaning in life. So that was just a little part. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Okay, have I got sound? Yeah. Okay, am I a little bit out? I'm just going to push that in a little bit. Is that better, Dave? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to keep going, and I'm hoping that people can hear me. Dave will no doubt tell me if not. All right, this week for us is about also following your passion and really tuning into that. So part of that for me was when I come on the road, I often do readings because I just love to do them. It's not a case of work for me. It's basically something that I really love to do. So it often comes about that you meet people on the road and you'll get readings or people that wanting to connecting with me. But it was quite funny. I was in a little hippie shop just before as well, like a little new age shop, I should say. Everyone, we love I gravitate to them, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. So I was chatting to the girl in there and just mentioned, I'm a psychic medium, and she went, wow, I just had a lady asking for one, and apparently they don't have anyone here in Port Douglas. So she ran up to the lady and said, here's a psychic medium, and I was like, okay. So, that's the universe coming back and connecting me with somebody that was really, really desperate for a reading and really felt drawn to the timing was right. So she gave me her number and I'll connect for her over the next few days. So that's kind of how the universe works when you're in alignment and doing what you need to be doing. And I often say that for people when I'm tuning in with readings or connecting through spirit, is that we honour what it is that the universe can provide for us, or the direction that we get shown, because we always get shown directions. And like when you get the green lights, it's a sign that things are in alignment and you're where you need to be. So I always say, honour that. And for me, I was quite excited to connect with this lady and be able to have the opportunity to do a reading up here in Port Douglas. So that was great, and that just is my reminder to go, do what you love, and, you don't look back. So that's my prompt to you guys. Do what you love, enjoy what you do, and live life on purpose so that you too can be in alignment and do what you love and have fun. Okay, I've got Adrian in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, USA, my first caller. Adrian.
Hi. Hello.
How you going?
Hey, great. How are you?
Really good, thank you. Now, would you like me to read out what I've picked up for you, or did you have a specific question, Adrian? What would you like?
I do have one question. I am thinking about one question.
Go for it.
So I recently conducted a reading for a client, and they were mentioning that they got the goosebumps, and they said that they thought that I had a divine energy or an angel with me. I was wondering what exactly that was.
Okay, so were you giving a reading, did you say?
Yes, correct.
Cool. Okay, so I always say we have, or I've noticed personally that we have a main guide, but also we can have angelic energies, I find, step in depending on what we're doing at that very point in time. So for someone to pick that up quite strongly, and if you're sensing that it's not necessarily your guide, this could be an angel stepping in for this period of time at the moment that you're going through, I want to say, but being around you in support. So can I ask you, because, just what I'm picking up now as I'm talking to you is, are you, like, besides your reading, there's a massive amount of healing that you do as well?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Besides the readings, you actually do a massive amount of healing. So there's a lot of healing that comes through when you connect with others. Does that relate to you?
Oh, well, I actually, yes. So my goal is to inspire and empower and ultimately show other people their inner light. And that's just one of my biggest goals. And when I go conduct my readings, I really strive to be the best, that I could be. And I try to really just inspire and hopefully help heal them.
Well, I feel like it's not a case of trying. You actually do that naturally, and that's what I sense from you straight away. So, sometimes we can't see it as clearly as others do, when they connect with us. But the element of healing that you bring forward, and it's like you give people revelations that sometimes you might find the person's going, I don't really, they might not get what you're saying, but it's like they need that information to help with that element of healing and for them to move forward. So I really want to say to you, you're absolutely on the right track, and never doubt what you get, because what you're getting is correct. And there's a real point of difference with what you do, and it's pretty amazing, really. Like, what they're showing me is, it's like I want to say to you, follow what is true for you. So don't compare yourself to others or compare the response, because I feel like people that you read for almost need to go away for a week and really consolidate that healing in amongst that reading, and then they get these profound shifts, which is fantastic. Not everyone can do that.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Wow.
Well, I'm going to read to you now what I wrote for you, because it does tie in, of course. And I've got here, follow your passion, opportunities presenting themselves, and there's a sense of adventure that awaits for you. So it's like, I know you're reading now already, but it's almost like you're ready to open that up a bit more. And once you do this, these opportunities are going to come quite quickly. So you will be asked to deliver your readings in different areas, and you will be called on to do some, because I feel like there's also elements where you'll be surrounded with others, almost, like as if you go and do a festival or something along that line, and that's going to put your name out there. And I have no doubt that we'll be hearing more from you, because you're really going to step into this. I also picked up with this that it's a time to believe in yourself and allowing space for you to spread out. So it's like, to me, you're ready to spread your wings, and I feel like you relate to that. You know what I'm talking about. And they're also showing me let go of old. So it's time for you to let go of what no longer serves you. And I feel like you already started to do that, but this is a real push to honour this new shift for you, because it's totally new. And I feel like I want to say, like, your readings, everything's lifted to another level. So if you're feeling a little bit, sometimes when we change, I say, like, it's a little bit with our guides and things, the changing of the guard, we feel a little bit like we're treading water. But I have to say to you, this is just, you're just stepping into the next, the deeper aspect of it.
Okay.
So enjoy that moment, because it's going to be quite profound, and you will be getting opportunities to work in with others. So people, if they haven't already, they're going to be approaching you to say, can you come and work in with us? And, collectively really lifting that vibration and getting that that spiritual energy and exactly like you say, empowering others. You'll be doing that easily.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I look forward to doing that. And I definitely have noticed I've been taking a little more risk outside of my normal comfort zone, and just wanting to step out more with live streams and reaching out to local shops and just seeing where I can help, just getting more involved in the community and helping others any way that I could.
You're going to make a difference, Adrian. So I'd love you connect with me on my Facebook page, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, because I'd love to share some of your stuff, and let's get the word out there, because it's time for you to, you're ready to soar.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I love to connect with like-minded. Thank you so much for ringing in. Okay, I better go on to my next caller. But, yeah, please keep in touch. I'd love to hear from you, Adrian. That would be great. Okay, I've got Chris in Ontario, Canada. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really good. Love Canada. It's on my wish list to go and visit next year. All right, would you like me to read out what I've got for you, Chris, or did you have something specific you wanted to ask me?
Yeah. Will the next date go in our favor?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Will the next date go in our favor?
Okay, so you've had a few ups and downs. It's almost like things have nearly been right and then you've been pulled back. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I want to say, because it's like they're showing me it's to do with timing. So there's something where the timing hasn't been right, but there is a definite shift in the direction that you want to go in. It's almost like once it happens, you're going to look back and go, oh, the reason that didn't happen earlier was because of X. It's like everything has to be in alignment, I have to say, with this. Are you feeling that?
Just barely.
Okay. What I picked up here for you was there's abundant resources are coming to you. So it's like your hard work's paying off. So I have to say it's like things are transpiring in a positive way, and it's bringing in more abundance, which is like money, more than enough of things.
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
Yep. Because it's like it's time for pay dirt now. So I feel like you've done all the hard yards and now it's time to sit back and reap the rewards. And there was also an element that I picked up, something to do with advancement or training, in something about getting a certificate or something. Are you looking at that in as far as career goes?
Yeah, I'm hoping to advance my career. That was kind of another thing on my mind.
Yeah, okay. So that's, well, I was shown that, and it's like you're going to get an extra certificate. So I didn't feel like it's a long haul study by any means, but it's like you're going to expand out on what you're doing and just get that extra certificate that's going to allow things to fall into place for you, I have to say.
What was that, sorry?
It's like the advancement will be a certificate it's almost like that will be the cream on the cake. So it's going to give you that, how can I put it? The extra certificate will give you the direction that you're wanting to head in.
Okay.
I'm just going to...
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering, like, will I get this promised job soon, or am I going to be waiting a long time?
Okay, because patience isn't one of your strong attributes, is it? They're showing me, I have to say.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of happened over and over again, and I'm wondering if I should trust this person, what they're saying.
Okay, yeah. So this is, okay, let me just tune in a little bit. So, okay, so you've got somebody that's more or less said something's lined up for you, but
yeah,
is that the same thing that's sort of it's been said to you and then it's fallen over and then it's said again, then it's fallen over?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's almost like they're making promises that they can't quite keep, but in saying that, it's not that you're not going to head in that direction, and it's not that you're not going to pick up that opportunity, but I almost feel like something's going to happen not specifically connected with that person that's going to step it in for you.
Okay.
Right? So be open to. So I want to say don't put all your eggs in one basket. So with the promises of things to happen, still put it out there to others, because I feel like that will give you opportunities and also show you why maybe things haven't fallen into place right at this point in time. But I do want to say they're showing me within 8 weeks. So it's propelling. By 8 weeks you're going to have an answer, and I feel like there's going to be 2 opportunities, I have to say, for you.
Oh, well, that's good.
So just be open. Yeah, just be open to that, because it's like you're definitely on track, and that's where I saw the extra certificate and study is definitely about you stepping into what you want to be doing. And because there's an element with that. Do you like to be free, or like it's like with the commitment with this work, I feel like you like the option to not be stuck in the one place, I have to say.
Oh, I see. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, because my job is quite far away.
Yeah. So just be like, because it's like, can I also say, because they're showing me that you've had a lot of things that have started to fall into place over the last 2 months.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like that's the beginning. So this is just, it's almost like everything else has fallen into place, and now it's time for this to manifest itself. And I want to say, because there's something about this showing me with the expectation of what this role is, that there's a slight variation to it that's going to excite you.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like something, because I see you also around career. There's opportunities to travel. You know, like sometimes if they have a conference or something, I feel like I can see you going off with others that do the same thing, and you know, at the end of the year having a conference where you get together and all networking.
Okay.
Okay. I also got for you around when I was connecting earlier, I got a Michelle or Amanda. Like I got these 2 names, which is quite random just to pop up. So I don't know where they fit. I don't know if you know a Michelle or an Amanda, or whether this is connected to the work, but I just felt those names are important. I had to say to you.
Yeah, they're both actually connected to my work.
Oh, good. Okay. Because I was like going, I don't know, they're just throwing these names at me and saying, you'll get it. Yep. Okay. So there was a question mark around Michelle. So I don't know. I got Michelle question, and then Amanda. So I figure you'll work that one out.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
That is interesting. So sometimes Spirit will give me that. It's like, here, you work it out. Leave it to that person to work out. So, and that was the understanding. It's like, you're going to get that. So, yeah. But things have turned around for you, and I just want to say that by the next couple of months, and even wrapping up towards the end of this year, you're going to look back and go, wow, I've done all these amazing things, and I've had so many things fall into place. So trust that you're on the right track. I certainly feel that there's no doubt in the path that you're taking. They're not showing me there's anything, you know, untoward or that you have to change. It's like just keep in alignment and keep trusting that the right thing is coming, because it is. And it's like I feel for you, you're divinely guided.
I'm divided?
You're divinely guided. So it's like spirit are around you, yes. And I know you get this because it's like they show you where to go and what to do. So it's like they're going to me, she's already got this.
Yeah, I just have to listen.
Don't we all? It's like we get the best guidance and we're like, yeah, whatever, you know, like take someone to come along and go blah, 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 and we go, I get it now.
All right.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
My absolute pleasure. And, yeah, be prepared for the abundance that is coming to you, because it's like it's exciting, you know, and don't doubt. And so do you often get insights of a night time? Because I'm shown, is it when you are laying in bed you get ideas come to you?
Yeah, often very, very much, or when I'm driving.
Yeah. So I want to also say to you, jot them down, because you get some really cool stuff. And sometimes we can tend to dismiss it or go, oh, yeah, it's, you know, or we forget, which is a great human, our humanistic thing is to go, oh, I've forgotten what that was. So I feel like for you, writing it down would be great, because you will look back and go, you know, that's where that fits.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah. And because you also get really good insights, and I'm also shown that with people come to you with their problems because they know that you have some really great advice, and you're very free with giving out advice, which is lovely.
Yeah, I like to do that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and I want to say, because they're showing me you're good at it, so pat on the back for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
No worries. So, you know, it's about for you just embracing that. So know that you're on the right track. And, you know, when that seed of doubt creeps in, and, you know, for all of us it happens that we get in our head too much, and we're a bit like, oh, I need this to happen yesterday. It's as soon as you release it. So as soon as you say, okay, universe, I know that this job's for me and I'm getting the perfect job that's going to fit 100% within what I want, it will happen. And as soon as you release that and go, okay, I'm not going to put that urgent energy to it, because sometimes that's what blocks things from coming to us. And like I said previously,
okay, I understand that. I get that for sure.
Yeah. So, and I get 8 weeks. So please let me know. I love to hear when I've connected on the radio. I love to hear how you went. So it'd be great to keep me in the loop.
Okay.
Awesome. Did you have any other questions you wanted to ask me? I think I've got a couple of minutes.
Sure. I was thinking about talking to this person that I'm not really sure about if I should trust her or not. And just like, should I talk to her or should I just leave it be?
Okay. So is this is not a relative? No. It's like they're showing me this is a friend, yeah?
Yeah, I think she's a friend, yep.
Yeah, okay. There's something she's hanging on to. I have to say, they're showing me this is not about you, it is about her. So it's a little bit like you understanding that her behaviour has come from, it's her issue, not yours, but I feel like there's an element where she's made it yours.
Where she's what, sorry?
She's made the issue as if it's partly your fault. It's like I feel like the blame's been put on you when it's not actually the case.
Okay.
So just it's almost like when you look at it from a different perspective with her, and that is like looking at it as her issue and not buying into that, it's like that shift in energy will change. She's going to come around, and I feel like it just I feel like your first thing of letting it go and letting her work this out, because I feel like she's got a bit of working out to do.
Okay, that makes sense, really.
Yeah, and there's another influence with her, so I'm not sure whether somebody else is in her ear, but I feel like she listens to somebody that maybe isn't entirely for her highest good, I want to say.
Yeah, I think I know who that is.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a little bit like she's easily influenced, so she will come around, but the more you back off, the sooner she'll wake up to that and realise it. Because deep down she knows you've got a good heart, and, you know, there's no doubt there that she does know you as a deep down person who you are, which is very giving and loving. So it's just a case of her, you know, realising that. But I feel like that other person will show their true colours, and that will bring her back to you and go, oh, I get it now.
Okay.
So, yeah, so trust that. All right, I have to wrap it up now. Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and thanks, Spirit, for me as well.
My pleasure. And get excited, Chris.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you so much for calling in. Awesome. What another great, amazing show. Thank you all for tuning in, and I really value taking the time to ring in and give us a call. We've got some amazing other psychics and mediums on after me, so stay tuned and have a wonderful evening, night or morning wherever you are. And I just want to send you lots of love, and I hope that it's a little bit warm where you are, or you can get inside and keep warm, because especially for us over here when it's winter time, it's been great to be nice and warm. But anyway, thank you so much, and I will chat to you all next week, same time, same place. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you then. Woohoo!